sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Okay, so we are studying the Cittasikas. So we did Sarvacitta Sadharana. Remember how many Sarvacitta Sadharana?
13.
What are they?
7 Sabba Sadharana.
7 Sarvacitta Sadharana. Can anyone tell me?
Yes.
Okay, everyone together, no? What?
Phassa, Vedana, Sanya,
Ekagata, Jivitindriya, Manasika, right? Okay, one more time.
Phassa,
Phassa,
Vedana, Cetana,
Sanya, Cetana,
Ekagata,
Jivitindriya, Manasika. Okay, a little faster. Phassa, Vedana, Sanya, Cetana, Ekagata, Jivitindriya, Manasika. Should be quick, right? Okay, then what? We have pakinnakas, right? Miscellaneous. Various translations for it, right? We have to start. Okay, we know this one. We always write some glossary, right? Remember glossary?
Glossary.
Abhidhamma glossary. Okay. So next, pakinnaka. How do we translate pakinnaka? Pakinnaka. How do you translate pakinnaka in English?
Miscellaneous. Miscellaneous.
One translation is like miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. Because they are all spread in various chittas here and there, right? So it's like miscellaneous. Another word is occasionals.
Occasional.
Occasionals. Yeah. Because they arise on certain chittas, on certain occasions, right? Occasional. So what are they, or how many are they?
6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay. First, Vitaka,
Vitaka, Vichara, Piti,
don't say Sukha,
Adhi.
not Sukha, right?
Adhimukha.
Yes. Vitaka, Vichara, Piti.
Vitaka.
Yes. Vitaka, Vichara, Himoka, Vidya, Vidichana. Yes. Don't mix it up with the Chana factors. Vitaka, Vichara, Piti, Sukha. Right? Many times I've done that. Then you start counting and you start thinking of the Chana factors.
Virya,
Okay, Vitaka, Vichara, Himoka, Vidya, Vidichana. Okay? 6, right? Yes. Now, then what? I think we have finished them.
Yeah.
I hope so. So now let's start with the akusala, right?
Yes.
So akusala we have what? Akusala cittasikas.
14.
How many? 14 cittasikas, right? 15?
16. Oh, 14.
How many
14.
akusala? 12?
Akusala 12. That chitta.
Right?
Chitta is 12.
Yeah. Chitta is 12, but cittasikas is
14.
14.
14. Okay, and then we divide it how?
2. Sabha
How do we
Satharana.
divide it?
Sabha Satharana. Sabha Satharana. Sabha Satharana.
Sabba akusala sadharana, akusala sadharana. Akusala
Akusala.
sadharana. Okay, what is sadharana? Common to all akusala. Common to, right?
Yeah.
Common.
A way occur.
Yes. Common to. Common to all akusala. Akusala sadharana. How many?
4.
4 akusala sadharana. What are they?
Moha,
Ahirika,
Ahirika, Anutappa, Uddhacca.
Yes. And then we have what? The other ones which we could say they are asadharana, right? Asadharana.
Akusala Cetasika.
Akusala asadharana. We can divide them into, I think, 3 groups. What is the first one? Yes, not
Losa.
cetasika. Remember? You can call it loha. Lohatika, right? Lohaditika, right? Yeah, lohaditika. Okay, tika is 3. Okay, 3, so have 4 and 3. Which are these?
Loha, Nimana,
Loha, Ditti, Mana. In English?
Delusion.
Greed.
Greed.
Delusion. Delusion is moha, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's put here in English. You have delusion. Delusion. Moha. Ahirika?
Ahirika.
Shameless.
Shameless.
Yes, you could say like shameless. Shamelessness.
Shamelessness.
This one, various translations will discuss, but
Fearless.
fearlessness.
Fearlessness. Or
Fearlessness and
what is it?
menaciousness. Menaciousness here, no? What is the next one? Udacha?
Yeah.
In English, Dhamachari?
Restlessness.
Restlessness.
Restlessness. Restlessness.
Less means no.
Rest.
Less means no, right? Less, is it? Less.
Ness is
Less, is it? Means no. In English, right?
shameless.
Less means no. Means no. Shameless. No shame. No shame. Shame here is a word we could maybe say it's a word for
Hiri. Hiri.
So no hiri. And then ness, remember, no? Ness makes
Now.
it a noun. Makes it right? Yes. Okay. Restlessness, okay. Delusion, shamelessness, fearlessness, restlessness, so menaciousness. Lobhaditika we have here how many?
Three.
Three. Which are they in English? Okay, first the Pali.
Loba,
Lobha.
Lobha,
Ditti,
Ditti,
Mana.
Ditti and Mana. Yes, in English, this one?
Greed.
Greed.
Or attachment.
This, greed,
Rangview.
attachment, lust, right? Ditti,
Rangview,
wrong view, and Mana,
Conceit,
conceit or pride. Conceit or pride. Okay, Lobhaditika. Now, what?
Tina.
Not yet.
Dosa.
Yes, dosa. Dosa. Chatuka. Right? Chatuka, four. Which four?
Dosa.
Dosa, right? In English?
Hatred.
Hatred,
Okay, hatred. Then the next one? Dosa. Isa. How is it in English?
Is
Jealousy or envy.
Envy.
Okay, both. And then? Macharya in English?
stinginess.
Yes.
Stinginess.
Yes. Okay. And last one? Macharya and?
Kukutsa,
Kukucha, right?
Kukutsa,
Kukucha. How is it in English? Huh?
regret,
What did you say? Worry, okay.
Worry. Or regret.
Could be worry or regret. Okay.
Regret.
Regret. Worry, regret. Dosadi chatuka. Good. Dosadi chatuka.
Regret.
Oh, Vanitika, this is restless. Right? Okay. Just a review. Now what? What is the last one? Actually, there is two more. No? Here, Tina Mida Dukkha, right? Tina Mida Dukkha. Dukkha, two. Which two?
Trinamita,
Tina
Tina
and
and
Mida, okay, it's already there. In English, Tina. There are several translations, right? Is this working? Sloth and torpor. There is this translation.
laziness,
Sloth and torpor. There is like some other
That
other
animal.
translations. Yeah. Huh?
That animal.
laziness,
Sloth. And
Always sleep. That animal.
torpor. Okay.
That animal.
Tina Mida Dukkha. And then the last one.
onion,
Always sleep.
hmm?
It sleep.
English is
You know sleeps?
sleeps,
It sleeps.
don't pronounce this D.
doubt,
Doubt.
Duck.
Okay. These are akusalacittas, right?
Doubt.
Citasikas, not chittas.
Subs.
How many akusalacittas?
14.
14, not 12, right? Don't mix it with 12.
One day.
12 chittas.
One day. Doubt.
Doubt. Well,
Skept.
skeptical doubt.
Skeptical doubt.
skeptical,
skeptical. You
Skeptical.
see as an adjective, skeptical. Or you could just say skepticism. Skepticism.
Suspect.
Skepticism.
Don't they suspect also? Different?
It's like Buddhism. Huh? Perplexity. Ah. Perplexity.
Perplexity. Suspect? No?
Huh?
Suspect.
Sorry?
Suspect. Suspect.
What is this?
Which is it? Different? Suspect.
What is it?
Suspect.
I cannot, huh?
Suspect.
Suspect. Like to
Suspect.
suspect. Suspicion? To suspect is a verb, no? Suspect. But it's not really doubt. To suspect. For
Okay.
example, someone came and stole your laptop. And then we saw someone. We have some clues. We have a few reasons to think that it was person A. So we are suspicious of him. We suspect him.
Suspect.
It's a type of suspicion.
Like a police, normally they suspect.
Police, yes, they have suspects.
Yes.
Yes, suspects is a noun, right? Suspect. Suspect is a person who might be the criminal. Suspect. But here to suspect, I think we don't use it like this. It's a little different. I know, I see it's a little connected to doubt, right?
Yes.
It's a little close to doubt.
Perplexity. Perplexity.
Okay, now, Moha. Okay, Moha. Moha. Okay. So, what is Moha?
Illusion.
I was following kind of a system, no? Okay, I'll try to go a little fast because I want to finish this soon. But this is what? Immaterial dhamma, right? Like akusalacittas, they are immaterial realities, right? What day is today? What day is today?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Saturday 8.
June 8th. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have immaterial dhammas, immaterial realities that is blind. Yeah. It's a dhamma, it's a cettasika, it's an immaterial dhamma that is blind. Anda, right? That cannot see. Cannot see what? Can it see the object?
Cannot see the
Can see the object, right?
actual.
The ignorance is not that it doesn't see the object. It takes the object, but it doesn't see the true nature of the object. It doesn't see the object as it is. So, if the object is impermanent, ignorance sees it as something else, as permanent, for example. Right? If it is unpleasant, it sees it as pleasant. That's the not seeing over there. It doesn't mean it doesn't see objects. It sees objects, but it doesn't see the objects properly.
Like ignore.
Ignorance, not knowing, not understanding the object. Yes, anyana, that's another characteristic. Okay, you see, anyana. So moha, okay, immaterial mental reality that is blind. Blind. You know this word, right?
Blind.
That doesn't know. Another one we can say, andabhava, okay? This is andabhava. Andabhava. The nature of being blind, not seeing. Right?
Unknown.
Not knowing. Not knowing is another anyana. Not knowing. So you can say, yeah, not knowing.
Not knowing.
Ignoring.
Ignoring is a little different. I think ignoring is purposely not
Because-
paying attention. I think we. Is that what you said? Ignoring?
Moha.
Ignorance. Ignorance. is
Because
another word.
because we are ignoring, no? We are ignoring.
Ignoring? To ignore?
Moha doesn't mean that. Can't
In a
can't
way
we say
it
that,
does. We call it ignorance. Ignorance. But to ignore, in English we use it in a sense of purposely not paying
Yes.
attention to something.
Yes, I'm saying that only.
Yeah. I feel it's a bit different. I've never used this word. Ignoring.
Because
I've never seen moha being said to ignore the object, for example. Ignore the. Because ignoring is something that you purposely do. You understand? You do purposely. You know there is something there, for example, but you don't look. Or you purposely avoid it. You ignore it. But in this case, moha doesn't understand reality.
Bante, we
It's
can't say
different
that.
from ignoring.
We can't say that we are ignoring wholesome deeds.
No. We are ignoring wholesome deeds.
Means we are doing unwholesome. We are ignoring, no, in that manner.
You're ignoring wholesome deeds. Only in this sense. If you know there are wholesome deeds, but you are purposely not engaging in them, you're purposely avoiding them, then you can say we are ignoring wholesome deeds, or we are ignoring the Dhamma, or we are ignoring our duties, or we are ignoring the teacher, or things like that. But in this case of moha, I've never seen moha said to like ignore reality. But we call it ignorance. As a noun, it's okay. Ignorance, right? Ignorance. Ignorance, right? We call it avidya. Avidya, right? Ignorance, avidya, or delusion. Delusion, another word. Delusion.
Bante, what is the meaning of delusion then?
Delusion.
Doesn't they relate, Bante? Ignoring and delusion.
Ignorance and delusion, yes.
They
But ignore, when you use this word as a verb, then it's used in a different way. We can say, for example, delusion is the noun, right? Delusion is the noun, so moha is delusion. So we can say moha is deluded, for example, as an adjective, is deluded about reality.
I don't understand.
Is deluded. You see, this is an adjective. Or maybe you could somehow use it as a verb. Deludes. 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 I don't see this used. Confuses. Confuses is better. Confuses. Blinds. As verbs, no? Blinds. But not ignores. I think ignores is, I've never seen it used in this way. I think ignores is not correct. Okay? I would not use it. Okay? Let's see here. Some of these words appear over here, see? Chittasandabhava is the lakkhana of moha, characteristic of moha. Is the blindness of the mind. The blindness of the mind. Chittasa andabhava. Chittasa andabhava. Chittasa
Bante? Yeah.
andabhava.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is the lakkhana. Lakkhana.
This.
Okay. Ajnana, when it is avidya, in the Paticca Samuppada, we'll study this semester, moha is the first factor of the 12, right? For the Paticca Samuppada, right? Dependent origination, right? So moha there, as a main cause for samkhara, has a different set of characteristic, function, manifestation, like Roxana calls. But it is the same dhamma, right? So here another one is ajnana. Ajnana is related to avidya. When it is avidya, even though it is the same, but here is mainly under the topic of the dependent origination. Dependent origination.
Teacher, for the blind word.
Blind.
Blind. Can use for the people.
people who cannot see? Yeah, blind.
Blind eyes.
Blind. You can use as a verb to blind, or blind as an adjective, or as an adjective.
Blind
For
man.
example, I'm blind, or he's blind, she's blind. Yeah.
Cannot answer.
No. Blind is cannot see. Cannot see. You said cannot answer. Cannot answer is how do you say is dumb.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. He cannot speak.
ปึ๊บ
Dumb.
ปึ๊บกดปึ๊บ
Deaf.
Do you
know
un-
deaf?
Deaf.
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 Right? How do you say in Pali? This is deaf.
หูหนวก
This is what was it? Andha. Do you remember? A person who cannot hear. What about this word? Deaf.
Deaf.
And dumb.
Dumb.
The person who cannot speak.
Good. Dumb.
Blind, deaf,
Dumb. Deaf. Deaf or deaf?
deaf.
Oh.
Deaf. Could be read deaf, no? But it's deaf. English makes
I
no sense.
always.
You always said deaf.
Yeah.
Deaf.
Deaf.
And deaf.
Deaf.
Can
Like, yes.
Yeah.
English makes no sense. It's like this. Just learn it. Okay.
Not smart enough in this way.
What else?
Innocent.
It does not penetrate.
Can you do?
Do you want me to put the Pali? It will take too long, right? I'll put just keywords, okay, in the board. Just keywords. Because I gave you this document. So does not penetrate.
Penetrate.
You know this word, right?
Yeah.
Penetrate.
does not
Does
go
not penetrate. Like wisdom penetrates.
go through. Does not allow to go through. Penetrate.
Go through.
Allowed to go through, okay.
Allowed to go through.
Okay, does not penetrate. In Pali, asampati veda. Asampati veda.
Asampati ved.
Another thing it does is conceals.
Conceal.
Conceals, you see?
Conceals.
Hides.
Conceals. Hiding.
Like hiding,
Hiding.
right? These are the same good word. Conceal.
Conceal.
Conceal as a verb. These
Conceal.
are adjectives.
To actually.
Deaf is an adjective. What else? Conceals.
Conceal the actual.
Okay, produces a lack of right understanding and darkness. 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 Right? Okay. It is also the root of all unprofitable states. Yes. If all unprofitable states, akusalas, all akusala, have as root moha. So we can say it's the root of all unprofitable states. You know this translation of akusala? Yes. Unprofitable, right? We have profitable. Profitable is an adjective. Or unprofitable.
Wonder which dictionary?
Profitable or unprofitable.
Which dictionary?
You know this
English?
translation?
Yeah.
Nyanamwali usually uses this translation for kusala and akusala. Profitable or unprofitable?
Perfect. No.
Profitable.
You don't have dictionary.
Profitable.
What is profitable comes from profit, no? Profit, you know, profit. Profit, yeah. Start thinking about business. Money. Profit is like, yeah, like the amount or usually money that you make from a business. Right? The profit. So profitable is something that brings profit, brings money. Not money here in the case, not really money, but just benefits in general. Something that that brings good results. That's the meaning. Remember definitions of kusala kusala? Definitions of kusala. Remember 4. What? Yes. It brings happiness. It brings profit. What else?
Make a body
Okay, yes.
really light.
Mm-hmm.
Support the body.
Supports the body.
And
Supports, lightens the body. What else?
What?
Associates.
associate with
Associates.
I need to.
Akusala produces or leads to
destination.
bad, unpleasant results. Okay, unpleasant results. Okay, results. What is the next one? Associates. What? Associates unwholesome roots. Remember? Lobha.
Dosa, moha,
What else?
uddhata.
It breaks the tranquility of the mind. Remember this? It oppresses the body and mind, right?
Yeah.
Oppresses or oppresses the mind, breaks the tranquility of mind and the body. Now kusala is the opposite, remember? Kusala is the direct opposite. Remember? It leads to pleasant results. This is why profitable here. See, profitable and unprofitable. Leads to pleasant results. Associates wholesome roots. Yes. Alobha, adasa, amoha, right? Okay. And then it what? Opposite of oppress. It is supports. Supports, tranquilizes, aids. You know this? Aids means helps, no? Aids the mind and body as well. Mind, body. Okay. It also suppresses akusala actually, right? Also suppresses.
Profitable and teacher mean result of the kusala and akusala.
Sorry? Profitable?
Yeah.
What?
Teacher mean result from the akusala and kusala.
Profitable?
Used for kusala.
Yes. Profitable is a translation you could use for kusala. Profitable. So for example, kusala dhamma, you could say a profitable state. Profitable reality. Yes, profitable is an adjective.
Only for kusala, akusala, no.
Akusala you use unprofitable. Unprofitable state. Unprofitable reality.
Thank you.
Like
Unprofitable volition.
wholesome and unwholesome.
Wholesome and unwholesome, that's the one I use more. But profitable and unprofitable is also used. Wholesome in English is usually used like in terms of health. Wholesome food, for example, is like type of food that brings health. Healthy food. Wholesome food.
Healthy.
Or unwholesome thoughts, also like healthy thoughts. Of course, outside they have their own ideas about what is healthy and unhealthy, especially in terms of thoughts. But yeah, it can be used in this sense. Wholesome or unwholesome minds, wholesome or unwholesome states, realities, dhammas, phenomena. Okay. unprofitable, profitable, okay? And then profit, there is no unprofit. This word doesn't exist. So this is just unprofitable as an adjective. There is no noun, okay? The opposite of profit is like loss, not unprofit, okay? What else for moha? What is the opposite of moha?
Amoha.
Opposite of, okay, amoha, right?
Yeah.
What is amoha?
Wisdom.
Okay, yes, this I like. What it is not.
It can come.
What it is not. You see this question? What it is not. What moha is not. Moha is not. What is often confused with moha? Anything? You have anything occurs to you? What is not moha but looks like moha? Any idea? Maybe you have some other. I have one. One is the absence of wisdom, okay? Simple, the mere or simple, let me put mere. You know this word mere? This is already English class.
Mere.
Mere. Mere.
Mere
Absence
absence
of knowledge. You understand? Mere absence of knowledge. What I mean is, the fact that there is no knowledge doesn't mean it's delusion. Right?
Like a satana, not prajna. Akusalacittas, when to do something.
For example, you mean akusalacittas,
Yes.
but without amoha.
Yeah, without
I was thinking, for
I
example,
will show you later.
any other chittas that do not have amoha, some people may think it's moha. For example, if there is no, because normally in English, if we say there is no understanding, we think this is delusion. We think this is ignorance. You know? Yeah, not understanding. If there is no understanding. So then we may think, okay, there are two states, understanding or not understanding. But actually there are chittas without both of these. So a person who approaches Abhidhamma, he may be confused because this is a little, how do you say,
complicated.
illogical. Yeah, it's a little new, something we don't know normally. Normally we think in terms of understanding and not understanding, right? But we know even arahats have chittas without, there is no moha, but sometimes there is no panya, right?
Yes.
So that's what I mean, that even in some schools of Buddhism, as far as I've heard, they think that not having wisdom is being ignorant. You understand? Sometimes they think that lack of wisdom is ignorance. No. Lack of wisdom is not ignorance. Do you understand my point? Okay. Enough.
Pande,
What?
why it can't be said lack of wisdom?
Lack of wisdom
Why a lack of wisdom is not?
is not ignorance.
No.
For example, when a person, for example, now in Brazil there are floods, you know, terrible floods, already 1 month raining. Yeah, entire villages were destroyed and all that. Then some people, they have compassion and they want to go and help. They do voluntary work. You know, voluntary works?
Yeah.
Voluntary work. They do voluntary work to help people. So they are doing some kusala, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But most people don't know they are doing kusala. They do not have the understanding of kamavipaka, so that kusala is usually without the panya, right? So that's like a dvihetuka, right?
Omaka.
Yes, dvihetuka, maybe omaka, maybe ukata. Could be it. But, so we could say there is no understanding, but it doesn't mean there is ignorance. In all those actions, there is no ignorance, alright? Moha is not present, you understand? That's my point. In Dhamma, we have a state, we have chittas, where can I put it? In Dhamma, we have chittas. If we divide now chittas, for example, all chittas, we can divide them into chittas with moha. How many? With moha. How many chittas? 12. Yes. Chittas with amoha. Okay, chittas with amoha. How many? I don't know. I don't remember. 47. 47, right? Okay. 47. Now, 47 plus 12, 59. 59. So we have 89. So we have 30 chittas over here, see? 30 chittas that are neither. This is what is a little new for a person who doesn't know Abhidhamma. You understand my point? Ignorance, wisdom, and then there is something which is neither. All these chittas, 30 chittas, have neither wisdom nor non-wisdom. Right? Yeah. Ahetuka chittas, right? Ahetuka chittas. So this is what I'm talking about. The lack of wisdom is not ignorance. You understand my point? Yeah, this can be confusing. So this we can call neva moha. Na moha. No. Neva moha, na amoha, right? Na amoha. Neva moha, na moha chitta. Okay. Next one. Moha ahirika, right? Ahirika and anattapa. I write fast, you know what I'm writing, right? Later you cannot read, but now you can understand. Okay, ahirika and anattapa, I'll put them together here. They are a little similar in some aspects. Again, immaterial mental ultimate realities that are characterized by, what is the characteristics? You'll put like this, like a comparison. Here you have characteristic, lakkhana. Lakkhana. Adibhuchana. Look at this. Ducharita, adi. Ducharita, adi, etc. Adibhuchana. No space. Here, adibhuchana. Or you want the English? You prefer English or Pali here? Ducharita both? Okay. Ducharita is like a misconduct, right?
Misconduct.
Yeah, etc. So, states of misconduct. Ajiguchana, not feeling like disgust. This is one word in English. Disgust. Disgust. Different from discuss. You can turn that on.
Same word.
No, it's different.
Same word.
Discuss.
Discuss.
Yeah, disgust and discuss. Okay? So this is ajiguchana. It's like a disgust. Ajiguchana, non-disgust. You know disgust? Check your dictionary. You need dictionaries in this class, right?
Yes.
Non is
Non-discussed. Now, anotapa, okay, this is a girika and anotapa is here, okay? So, lakana is the same ducharitadi, but instead of a vibhuchana is asara. Asaraja. Saraja is checked here. It means non
It is good. Good with that.
timidity. Do you know this word?
I think
This
it
is
can
an I. Timidity.
Okay.
New word, right? Probably. Timidity. You know? Timid? Timid. Check this word.
Timid.
Timidity.
Timid.
Timidity. And now we are saying non-timidity.
Timidity.
Non-timidity. Yes, also like, it's a bit like fearlessness. Fearlessness. Fearlessness.
Timidity.
Timidity. But you have to be careful with the word fear in English. Word fear, it can also be used for like bhaya as dosa. Remember?
Fearfulness.
Bhaya, yeah, I remember, maybe you know this, you can help me, but I remember like several definitions of bhaya. Remember bhaya? There is bhaya as, just top of my head, like bhaya, I remember, was like a dosa. Dosa chatasika is bhaya. Another thing that can be bhaya is the aramana can be bhaya. A fearful object can be bhaya. Even knowledge can be bhaya. Jnana is the knowledge of sankharas as fearful, also called bhaya, bhaya jnana, right? Another thing that is bhaya is ottappa. Ottappa is also bhaya. I think there was one more, but that's as much as I can remember. Dosa is bhaya. Aramana itself can be bhaya. The object that usually causes bhaya. Jnana is also referred to bhaya, and ottappa is also bhaya. So just be careful with this word fear, okay? In English, fear. For example, some people may think, when you talk about vipassana, then they may think, you know, bhaya jnana, right? At some point in vipassana, there is this stage of knowledge, stage of maturity of knowledge is called bhaya jnana. Knowledge of fear, or fear knowledge, something like that. Then some people may think you will feel afraid. During your meditation, you feel afraid. No. That's fear, because fear normally in English is used like a dosa. So if you do use this word, be careful, you have to explain it. Well, what is this fear? In the case of vipassana, knowledge is you understand, it's not a state of fear like dosa, it's a state of understanding the object as fearful. Formations are fearful because they are always passing away.
Understanding the reality.
Understanding reality as fearful, as dreadful. That's another word, dread. No? Dread.
And they can we say like this?
Huh?
Understanding the reality as it is.
That's knowledge. But if you're talking specifically about like bhaya jnana, then you have to say more. It is jnana, so it is seeing reality as it is, but here there is something extra. It is seeing reality as it is, and it's seeing its fearful aspect.
Seeing it's fearful.
Yes, its fearful aspect, its fearful side. Right? Okay. Dread, you know this is also a bit like fear. Dread. So that's another word for, you can use here for anottappa. Dread, moral.
Dread.
Yeah, like we say, ottappa is like moral dread.
Dreadless.
So this,
Dreadless.
I don't know, lack of dread. Non-dread. Okay. Non-timidity. Did you find this?
Attitude.
Next one. Rasa.
Ah, you can
Function. A little difficult. Alaja Kari.
I will see that.
Alaja. Okay, what is alaja? Remember? It's like shamelessness, right? Alaja. Yeah. Alaja. Akar. Akari. Akar is like a mole. Pavana. Pavana. Pavana of evil. Karma. Alajakari. It makes you not ashamed of doing evil. That's the meaning. It makes you not ashamed. Normally, when a good person with a wholesome mind, pure mind, he meets a condition, a situation where there is an occasion for doing evil, you will shrink away. Yeah, that's the he. No? You kind of shrink away. You are, in a way, a little afraid of that. You're afraid of doing evil. But that fear, again, you see this word fear, is not the fear of dosa. It's not that you don't like that thing. You're afraid of it in a wholesome way. So it's a sometimes we say this word is important. You have to know. Conscience. Not consciousness. Okay? Conscience. 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 Not consciousness. Consciousness is the chitta. Conscience is hiri. Yeah, conscience.
Conscience.
Yes. It's like good judgment. Good, fair, proper judgment. Yes. So conscience. Consciousness is conscious. Be careful here. Also different from the verb here, to be conscious. Or, adjective, you see? Quite similar. Conscious. This is conscience. Yeah, it's a little similar, right? Yeah, be careful with these words. But they are nice words, you can use them. This is for hiri, and this is chitta, and this is the verb for chitta. Sorry, the adjective. Adjective for chitta. Okay, conscience. So hiri you can use conscience. Ahirika is, what is the opposite? Conscious. We have opposite. Conscience. I don't know if it's okay. Non-timidity. So here you have this non-shame, not being ashamed. It makes you, it's a function. It makes you not afraid, not ashamed of doing evil. And then anutasakari, it makes you not afraid of doing evil. So this is not ashamed. And here is the same, but not afraid. Yeah. So here, not afraid. You know, in English we say bravery. You know this word, bravery? In Abhidhamma there is a lot of words you have to know. A lot of words. Yeah, otherwise you cannot explain these dhammas properly, right? Okay, do you know this bravery? Bravery. Bravery.
Bira.
Bravery is the noun. Brave. Brave is the adjective. Brave. Brave means like not afraid. Like
Used for soldier.
yeah, you go to war, for example, or a soldier. You have to be brave to I don't know to go and fight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a kind of like bravery or not fearlessness. A little bit like fearlessness. You see?
Like
Bravery.
conscious. No.
Conscious? No, conscious. You know, in the West, they will tell you like these stories like for children, I think. But they tell you everyone has like a little devil and a little angel that they are both talking to you. You know?
Yes,
So then they'll tell you, okay, don't listen to the bad guy, the evil. These are your evil thoughts, right? Don't listen to him. Then usually if they want to represent that, they draw like, they make like a devil on your shoulder, you know? Telling you bad things. Do this, do that. And then on the other side you have the good guy, the angel. You know angel?
Yes.
You know this word angel? Yeah, it's like a bit like
Deva Putta.
Deva. Yeah. Angel.
Police.
So on the other hand, we all have like an angel telling you the good things. So the good thing is like Hidikotapa, and the devil is like Ahidika and Anotapa, right? Angel or the devil. Devil. Yeah.
Devil.
So
Evil.
the good one, because sometimes we mix them together, right? Hidikotapa becomes like one thing, right? Especially outside of the Dhamma, we don't distinguish. Right? But you can call that conscience. It's like a good judgment. It's the good guy telling you what to do inside you. You know, if you're doing something wrong, your conscience will tell you, don't do that, stop. Right? That's conscience. So that's like the hidi. Hidi, we can maybe put hidi otapa. If we separate, normally we say conscience for hidi. Okay? Too slow. Too much information. Non-contraction, not shrinking away. Okay, this is a little similar. I will not add. But Pachupatthana, it produces, Ahidika produces like a state of non-contraction. You know? You understand? It's a little difficult to understand. How is this applied to a mental state? It's a state of non-contraction. The contraction here refers to the hidi. You know, in Nepal there is this plant that is very common, and when you touch it, it shrinks. It shrinks away.
In Laos
Right?
also
How do
have.
you call it? You don't know? Yeah, there it is. Huh? Yeah,
Grass.
it's a type of grass we have here. Right? When you touch it, it shrinks.
Die.
Huh?
Die.
No, it doesn't die. It just shrinks. Then later it comes back. Yeah, so in Nepal there is also this, and I think the name is Hidi something. Hidi something. Ask Kasap, I think he's the one who told me. Yeah.
Buffalo, they like.
Huh?
Buffalo.
Buffalo like.
Like it.
You like to eat it. So that's the contraction. Contraction of Hidi, here in a good sense, contracting away from evil. Toto?
Cattle.
Turtle.
Turtle.
Turtle. Okay, I want to speak like the British.
British.
Turtle.
British style.
Turtle.
Turtle.
Yeah, turtle.
Sorry, turtle. Turtle. Like a turtle shrinks, like hides inside its shell, right?
Yes.
You know the shell?
His
So it
house.
can hide inside its shell, right?
Its house.
Huh?
It.
Like its house. Yes. So in this case, its anotapa is not shrinking. You see, not contracting. So the state of not contracting away from evil. Lakanarasa Pachupatthana. I'll put here Asankochana. There's the key word. Asankochana. Asankochana is like a non-contraction.
Contraction.
Non-contraction.
Non-contraction.
Yes.
As.
Like the leaf, like the plant. And this is the same.
Asang.
The same.
Asang. Okay.
The same. Here, the Pachupattana is the same. Okay, here is important and interesting. Padatthana is the proximate cause, remember? Proximate cause. Remember Padatthana, proximate cause. So proximate cause for Hiri is Atta. Yes, Atta, Agara. Disrespect towards yourself. So we call this in English self-respect is the opposite. Self-respect. 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 Yes. And then there is no real opposite for this. Self-disrespect. Maybe you could say self-disrespect. Huh?
Non-self-respect.
Non-self-respect, okay. Or disrespect towards yourself, okay. And here, Padatthana of Ottava is disrespect also Agara, but towards other. Para. Yes. Para Agara. So you see, this one is this ahirika arises because of disrespect towards yourself, and anottapa is disrespect towards others. Okay, these are the dark dhammas, very dark dhammas, right? There is even one sutta, Kanha Sutta. You know? Dveme bhikkave dhamma kanha. Katame dve ahirikancha anottapa. Right? If it wasn't for their opposite, Hiri and Ottapa, which are the guardians of the world, right? The Lokapala, right? Lokapala. If it wasn't for Hiri and Ottapa, these two bad guys would dominate the world, right? And then it would be even worse than it is. Much worse. Right?
Third or fourth. Third or fourth was. War.
Third or fourth? What? War. World War?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
World War.
Okay, this is a Hirika no. Udacha. No, break.
Break.
Translations for Udacha, please.
Udhacha.
Restlessness.
Yes, restlessness. Anything restlessness, no?
Restlessness.
Okay, restlessness. Immaterial mental ultimate reality
Not
that is
stable.
agitated. We could say agitation,
Agitation.
right? Agitation.
Agitation.
Abhupasama. Abhupasama, like agitation. Agitation. Upasama is like peace, right? So, not peaceful. Not peaceful. Maybe we could say not tranquil, so intranquility. Other words.
New
Words.
grocery.
Agitation.
need to make maybe a document. Most important words for Abdal. Glossary 1.
Agitation, intranquility.
Continue. Glossary continue. So what? Intranquility.
Intranquility.
Restlessness, agitation.
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 Unsteadiness. You see more words. Okay. Let me just. Unsteadiness, agitation. Unsteadiness. You see, steady. You know, unsteadiness. The opposite. The opposite is like steady. Steadiness. Steadiness. More words. The word here is it's like unsteadiness. Okay. Another word. Anta. Some difficult words, no? In Pali. Do you know? Turmoil. It's a good word, I like it.
Turmoil.
English.
Turmoil.
Turmoil.
มวยของคือ
Turmoil. Not oil.
turmoil.
Not turmeric. Not turmeric. Turmoil. You know? Not turmeric oil, okay? You know turmeric oil? Oil.
turmoil.
Kita suruh buka sama, okay, ayo sekali badatana.
turmoil.
Interesting. It leads to Ayonisomanasikaras. Restlessness leads to Ayonisomanasikaras.
turmoil.
Nice.
turmoil.
Chitta Vikepa. It should be seen as Chitta Vikepa.
ความสับสนอลหม่าน
What does it mean turmoil?
ความกัง
Turmoil.
วล
Yeah, turmoil.
Oh, it's like.
สับสน ยุ่งเยอะยุ่งยาก
Dizzy.
Turmoil is like
Right.
confusion
Oh,
and imagine many people running around and shouting and.
many problems
Okay, what's that?
many problems like
Yeah, like it's yeah, I'm lacking words like agitation, but
one day like this
what?
you told me Supapaso please take my phone on the table in my room. I went there and then you call again in the dining room.
Yeah.
And then when I went there, you call me again. Sangga Basa and then something like that.
Commotion.
Commotion. Very turmoil.
Commotion and tumult. Tumult. These some words. Is you related? Yeah.
Turmoil.
Here, definition. Violent or confused movement. Agitation. A state of extreme confusion or agitation.
Agitation. Turmoil.
Okay? Disturbance.
Turmeric.
Disturb.
Yeah, disturbance.
Very disturbed. Not normal disturbed.
Disturbance is a noun, no? Disturbance.
Disturbed.
So all of these are kind of close to uddhacca. Close to uddhacca.
But the English? Chitta.
Chitta vikhepa is like vikhepa is like throwing. Throw away.
กระสับกระส่ายอ๋อกระสับกระส่ายรู้แล้วไปกันกระสับกระส่ายกระสับกระส่ายเชฟกระสับกระส่าย
Madness.
Madness.
Is another word.
Madness is turmoil.
Madness is a little different.
The same group.
Waving. Yeah, waving.
Wavy.
Here.
พัดไปพัดมาพัดไปพัดมา
Vata vikasa chalajam. Chalajalam. Rajapataka. Vata vikasa chalajalam. Okay. So you can say it's like water that is very agitated water. You know?
Wavy.
Yeah, here. Vata, wind, right?
วาตา
Avigata. Avigata. No. Avigata.
อวิกาตา
Avigata.
อวิกา
Avigata.
อวิกา
Chala.
Jala Janam.
Jala is water, right? Chala is like shaking, right? Avigata I don't understand. But water that is moved by a strong wind.
And
Very agitated water. Disturbed water. Or Raja Pataka. Raja is like a flag, no? Pataka. Raja Pataka. Also Via. Raja Pataka is like like
Flag.
You understand my drawing?
Yes. Flag.
Like a flag, right? Like a flag on the wind. Opposite of samadhi. Yes. And also opposite of passaddhi. Yeah. Opposite of tranquility, right? Okay.
agitation, not possible, enjoying.
Then here another thing we learned, another aspect of restlessness, is that it can be seen as the outcome of unwholesome. The outcome of unwholesome, the result of unwholesome. In other words, you feel restless because of the unwholesome states. Or you could think the other way around. Because of restlessness, you also have unwholesome states. So Bande Magavihari also told us in these two ways, remember? So as an outcome of unwholesome, or as a support for unwholesomeness. Right? Okay. Now look. So Lobha we discussed already, Lobha. Because it's one of the hetus. Remember? Remember 4 types of hetu?
Hetu,
You remember 4 types of hetu?
ahetu,
4 types of hetu?
ahetu,
No. 4 types of hetu. Who remembers 4 types of hetu?
eka,
Janaka is the first one. Janaka hetu. Bande, you remember? Janaka hetu. Sampapaka hetu. Nyapaka hetu.
I don't know.
And then Mula hetu.
Oh, this means this one.
Mula hetu, this is Mula hetu, right? When we say Loba Dosa Moha are hetu, right? But there is 4 meanings of hetu. They are Mula hetu, one of the 4 hetus. Okay. Last semester, right? I taught you this.
Yeah, you taught.
Okay.
I could remember.
Loba. So Loba we discussed already. We discussed about the hetus, remember? So one of the most, I think it's the most difficult kilesa to remove, right? One of the last one to go. Only in Arahata Magga it is this right? Yeah, so it's the most difficult to remove together with the Vijja, right? Okay, immaterial mental ultimate reality that ceases. You know this?
Cease.
Yeah. Look, be careful. Cease. It's different from sees.
And different from sees. He sees.
Different from sees.
Sees. Sees.
Seize is to hold, like to grasp. Seize.
Yeah,
Yeah, seize.
Grab. Huh?
To grasp. To hold. This is the loba. You can say it seizes.
Grab.
It holds. It grabs. Yeah.
Grab.
So this reality, immaterial reality, holds, seizes, attaches, grasps the object, seeing enjoyment in it. Huh? Loba sees the object as enjoyable and holds on to it. Right?
Don't want to leave.
Yes.
It's
Does not let it go.
Wait,
Not
wait,
letting
wait.
go, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's like you know, like
I don't want
like
to
gum.
let it go.
You know when you chew gum? I think a long time I don't chew gum, but
Gum?
yeah, I've never received gum. I think as a monk.
Yeah.
Have you ever chewed gum?
No.
No, as a monk, no, but before monk, yes. So gum, you put it, for example, if you spit it on the floor, you should not do that, but it gets stuck over there. It's very difficult to remove, right?
Yes.
It's like tanna, like the loba,
Gum.
like gum, right? Like chewing gum.
Chew.
Chew.
Okay. Chewing gum.
Chew.